What's up, everybody, and welcome back to one of my new YouTube channel, not new YouTube channel, to one of my new YouTube videos, sorry, here on my channel. There you go. Today, another video about Beyblade, of course, due to the fact that recently I thought like Beyblade was the way for me to share more, and more to the fact that this is what I'm procuring myself more these days, is Beyblade Burst. Base, but of course not the basic Beyblade Burst that you see on every store, but only the Pro Series or the Takahatomi Beyblades, due to the fact of their high quality and better maneuvers per se, and better parts as well. So yeah, here it goes. So today I got myself the luck of getting the latest piece of the Pro Series from Hasbro, the Evo Championship set. So Pro set to be more precise, Evo Elite Champion Pro set. So yeah, this is a big box, and I got it at GameStop. So if you're at the GameStop and you want to try to get it, try yourself. It is worth it. So here is the big box. I'm sorry if you don't hear me, it's just because I want to show the box and without anything. So as you can see in the front, you have the wonderful stadium with two bays, aka Sword Valtryek and Wizard Fafnir. You have it here inside the stadium, a beautiful stadium by the way. If you bought yourself the first battle set that they released for Pro Series with Chosi Valtryek and Chosi Archelaus with the white stadium, you have, in that case, these two beautiful recolor bays of Valtryek and Archelaus. Personally, I had the original version of blue and red, but something happened, they broke. Literally, you thought this only happens in the TV show? Nope. I was battling with my friends, and literally the blades, the middle blades of Archelaus just scram out, and the energy layer cracked in half. Did not broke totally, but cracked in half. And yeah, that's what happened with my first Archelaus that shows the original red one. This one, it's still intact, luckily for me, or else I wouldn't have any. And yeah, so this one was broken, the original one, and I got the new one with the first Pro Series battle set. And the thing that happened with Valtryek is that one of the tip here broke so badly that actually every time the bay was bursting, it was literally bursting. Like the energy layer was separating in two, the blades were running out everywhere, and to be honest with you, the driver itself that I had with it broke many times. So yeah. By the way, I will show you Sword Valtryek, but the thing is, on the box is this driver that comes with it, the PR-13 driver. So it's a red spring-loaded driver. I decided to put it with this Valtryek because of the color scheme, to be more precise. And I decided to put the blue one that I got with Dynamite Battles that look a little bit like it as well, to perfect the color scheme, the overall color scheme. But you could do whatever you want. You could change the part if you want to. It's all your choice, all your way of living, and all your way of blading with your base, of course, because So, we're gonna take a quick look at the box. Here on the side you have the base with the face up, and on the side, to show you the wide of the bay, here we have Fafnir with his beautiful pieces and all that. On the other side you have the description of what's inside of the box. So you have the two bays, two colored launcher, by the way, that are, sorry if I disappear for 2 seconds, right here. These two launchers actually are not double side launcher. They are unique side launchers. So we have the gold one who are for left, and the blue one who is for right. And it comes with two beautiful cords. The black one is for the blue, and the red one is for the gold. Or you, actually, yeah, they are made just for these one due to the fact of the way the teeth on the strings work. So I'm not sure if you could try to put them inside with the one or the other. Let me check. Oh yeah, never mind, it works. Okay, so you could use them with whoever you want. But of course, if you ever want to get yourself a double-side launcher like this one, I bought mine with my first Uranus, but it was only a cheap version of the first Uranus, not the actual real version of Takahatomi. But that's just how things work. And of course, I use this launcher. It works pretty well. It works pretty well, but it's not the best. But it's easier to do battle with two different size bay, two different spin type bay with this other than with this when you have to change the entire system. So it's faster with this, and your bay lost less stamina during the change with this launcher than with this one. But this one is still good no matter what. If you decide to do battles with twin right spin or twin left spin, works perfectly without any problem. That's why I like the Master Devilos bay, due to the fact that it could change either right from left. You could do battle with left spin only, or you could do battle with right spin only, doesn't matter. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do battle video on my YouTube channel. If I'm able to, I'm gonna try to make them. Try is the big word. If I'm not able to, well, we'll see what I can do. Until then, I hope I'm gonna be able to do more content about that. But for now, only reviews is pretty much the only thing I can do. I wish I'm gonna be able to do a test battle with a double launcher grip and 2 launchers on it. I'm trying to buy these. If you have any advice on where I could find them for not that much high of a price, just let me know. I'm gonna try to buy them and do the best that I can to do test battles, because I think with this holder that I have for my tablet, I'm able to do test battles with the camera facing the stadium. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna work. I'm not sure if the image and the sound's gonna be great, but you know, we can actually never know until we try. So yeah, moving right along, we have here on top of the box, of course, Beyblade Burst Pro Series. On the back, you have, on the bottom, you have nothing except for the code bar, because when you buy it, you buy it. It has to scan. It has to be scanned. And of course, on the back, you have your obligatory shot of the product. Here we have Sword Valtryek, and on this side we have a Wizard Fafnir. Beautiful base, by the way. Gamma base or GT base if you watch the actually anime in Japanese or in English, depending on how you work. Of course, here's the thing though. Just a little sidebar. Valtryek name is in English. Real cool name, I like it. His Japanese name, Valkyrie. What the heck on this bay told you that is a Valkyrie? I'm not sure myself, but I like the name Valtryek. So that's one good thing about Beyblade, is sometimes some of the name in English are worth the while. As for the name in Japanese, are nothing. And the opposite as well is in Japanese. Some bay names are gonna be awesome, and in English will be just trash. So, let's start with the Sword Valtryek. So we have the Valtryek chip right here, the LW04 weight right here, and of course the energy layer of the 3 blades as usual. You have the forge disc, that is the D72-P. So this forge disc is a spring-loaded disc. So for an example, if I take it apart, just to show you guys, here as you can see, the little rubber thing is able to move. This one is a bit more new, so it won't move that easily, but it moves almost on its own. It will not do a full spin. It's just do a little move like this, just to enhance, I think, the battle stat. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it's a different type of forge disc that actually works pretty good. And normally we would see this disc with Ace Dragon, but Ace Dragon with Pro 3 doesn't come with this disc. So if you want to put this disc on Ace Dragon, you could either purchase Orb Engard, who has it, or you could purchase this set to have the piece. But again, your choice. And of course, like we said before, you have also the driver, the PR-13, that I changed for another color, but I think it's the same. But this one is metal charge. So be careful with the metal charge driver, because they could ruin the teeth of your bay very fast. So always be careful with that. They're very dangerous for that special point. but other than that, they're pretty cool and pretty useful and pretty tight. So, passing on to Wizard Fafnir. By the way, I must admit, Wizard Fafnir is an amazing, beautiful bay. Look at that thing with the gold and blue. The color scheme of his own is not that great, according to my own liking, when I prefer more uniform colors. But, you know what? It works. So, yeah. So we have, of course, the Fafnir chip right here. The weight, that is the LW05 weight. Sorry if I do this differently, it's just, anyways. You have the energy layer that has a steel spin ability due to the fact of the blue rubber. If I take the bay, it's gonna be those ridge right here that possess the ability of spin steel. Not exactly sure how it's gonna work because it's my first bay that actually has that actual mechanic that's supposed to actually work like that, because it's literally the main gimmick of Fafnir. I can't wait to see that by doing some test battles and see how good it can be. So yeah, moving right along, we have the forge disc, that is the D70-P, a forge disc with the cool design, I must admit. And I just discovered that this piece, actually, I'm gonna show it to you on Fafnir. So I'm just gonna undo Fafnir here. So this blue piece on the forge disc is actually free spinning, so it could add some extra defense to this stamina type bay. And when it spins on one side, on the left side, it's okay, but if it's tried to spin on the right side, oh never mind, it works. Actually, yeah, you can remove it by placing the pegs in the right position, I think, or maybe not. What can you do with this? Anyways, so this is the forge disc that has the free spin module on it. Pretty cool, pretty neat, I must admit. Very beautiful. The driver. By the way, this bay is a bit difficult to put together because of the fact of this free spinning. You have to hold the driver when you click it back together. But other than that, pretty cool bay. And of course we have his driver, that is the PR-14. So I'm not exactly sure what the name of each piece are, so I'm just telling you the name that they are on the box. Sorry about that. I wish I was able to give you more info, but I'm not an expert. I'm just an amateur. Okay, if we look at the stats, of course. Sorry, moving right on. We have here the stats for Sword Valtryek. So we have the attack, high attack. We have the weight, high weight. Of course, that's something I should try to get myself. It's balance, I think the name is. Exactly. Weight calculator. Anyways, I need to try to get myself a device that could weight the actual weight of the base, so you guys can know the actual weights, or you could check by yourself by buying these and doing your stuff. I'm so sorry if I'm missing some word in English, because sometimes English is hard. French is my first language, not English. So, okay, moving right along, we have the burst ratio that is not that high when you think about it. Of course, there are some bay whose defense is higher that actually gonna have a lower burst ratio. But other than that, it's pretty good. Of course, as you can see, his defense is none, due to the fact of his high capacity of attack and not defense. And as you can see right here, as I said before, the weight is overcharged, but not overcharged that much. It's pretty much a right charge, actually. We have the agility and the stamina. A low stamina, of course, but not that bad. So yeah, moving right along with the other bay. We have here the attack ratio pretty low, but that's pretty much useful for a stamina type like Fafnir. The weight is not very that heavy, something that actually surprised me because I was waiting for it to have a little bit more weight to it, but hey, not that bad. The burst ratio is pretty low, lower than Valtryek, of course, but that is probably due to the fact of this high capacity of defense, due to the fact that it's not just a stamina but could also be a balance type, due to the DR17-P, I think it's pretty much one of the reason. Of course, with his spin stealing, but that's just me. Due to the fact, of course, when you see his defense, it's pretty much high. 7 out of 10, not that bad. And of course, his stamina is off the charts, because a stamina type, if it doesn't have stamina, it's not a stamina type. So that is it for the box, of course. I'm gonna take a bigger look at the stadium right here. A beautiful Pro Series stadium, I must admit. I like the color, more black than white, so of course you might be able to see more of the scratch inside of the stadium during your battles, but that's not a bad thing, because to be honest with you, these stadium are very sturdy and they're very good for battlings. I did myself a few battles with the white one that I had. I gave it to my brother so he could try to do some battles on hills as well. And to be honest with you, even though we did battle with whatever bay we used, it's pretty sturdy and works really well. So, moving right along, let's show these bad boys a bit closer. So let's start with Sword Valtryek. As you guys know, I already tried to make a video when I was putting these stickers on the same time I was trying to do my video. Didn't work that well. The video lasted about 45 minutes, and that's not a good thing. So of course, until now, I'm gonna just put the sticker on before the reveal of the bay inside the video. So this bay came with 4 stickers, including the driver sticker. But without the driver sticker, only 3 stickers that came on these blades. Like you can see the red line with a little bit of flame here. Other than that, as one of the new Pro Series, they all have pretty much already everything on them, except for a few different pieces that you have to add afterwards. So here it is, beautiful, beautiful Valtryek with this spring-loaded ring and the driver. Must admit, I really love the design. The blue is very beautiful. Yeah, so that's for Valtryek, and of course we have a wizard Fafnir. I must admit, in the GT era, I was not very happy with the fact that Louis and Free de la Hoya was not inside of the show, but I think it was the right thing to do to just try to change things a little bit and introduce two different other types of bay, or 2 different versions of bays that were related to them in the first place, as for Fafnir and Leonord are. But I must admit, as one of the GT that I possess, this one is very beautiful. I like the overall design of the bay, but as I said, the color scheme sometimes could not be that likable for me, because I'm not a big fan of different kind of colors. I prefer when it's more straightforward like this one, to be honest with you. I was not exactly sure of the word I was supposed to use, but anyways. In overall, I recommend this set. Very beautiful, not that high of expensive. I have luck because I had something to trade for it due to the fact I was inside of GameStop. Other than that, I recommend to try to get it if you want to complete your collection for Pro Series. For my part, I'm only missing Ace Dragon, so if you ever have info on Ace Dragon and where I could find it other than online and probably inside of a store like, I don't know, Walmart, Toys R Us, or even another GameStop, just tell me and I'm gonna try to get it myself, because I wanted to complete my Pro Series collection until the Wave 5, if we ever have a Wave 5, I wish. And what you guys think is gonna be the next wave, because we had Turbo with a few bays like the Chosies and Engard and also Phoenix. I think they have a few more, to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, no, okay, it was Phoenix, Engard, Valtryek and Hercules that were from the Turbo series. We had the GT with Kamen Dragon, Judgment Joker, Horizon, and many others. But as I say, maybe the Wave 5 will bring some Surge Pro Series, who knows, or maybe more of the GT or Turbo. We never know. We hope for the best, and we hope that we're gonna get some new bays in the future. Hasbro, please do it, because it's very cool and they're very beautiful and very high quality, I must admit. And if you're looking out there for bays that look like the Japanese version of their self, Pro Series, it's pretty much the deal to go with, because they have literally most of the colors and the scheme that goes with the original base and Japanese base. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. If I'm able to do some test battles, I'm gonna show it to you. And try to do probably little tournaments with the Pro Series versus the DB Series, but I'm not exactly sure yet what I'm going to do. Other than that, see you guys next time. Stay safe, always protect yourself from COVID, and of course have a wonderful time. See ya!